My name's Gordon Basil Reid, R-E-A-D. I'm 82 at the moment. I started at FH Lloyd's in August the 19th, 1944. I finished in about August in 1980. I had a lovely time there. Service was good. I had a gold watch for 35 years service. I used to do the shows in the canteen with Mrs. Parry, because we used to have long service awards, 25, 35, and it used to go on a Saturday and the next Saturday a fortnight's time. And I used to do the backstage microphones and lighting for it. The club, the parties, 35s and 25-year-olds, of course, they used to do it. They had that many in the one party. They used to have to split it over 2 Saturdays. And of course, they used to have a dinner and entertainment. And as I said before, the entertainments used to be top-notch, off the radio. And because the woman, there was a bit of telly then, but there wasn't much then. But off the radio, and all these stars, they used to come to Lloyd's and entertain people. And the presents they used to get presents, which was like set of saucepans and all these different things, but top presents and everything, people. And it was the social side was 110%. I was made redundant and I was absolutely pig sick, to say, in other words, because I was the first of the few, and I was made redundant, which I didn't like at the time. But he came to see me, this union man came to see me, and he sat in his W registration car, brand new car, came to see me, and I asked him about what I could do, and he said, there's nothing you can do about it. You'll just have to accept it. So I wasn't very pleased, and I said, the union will never bother with it again. So off he went. Of course, bearing in mind, I was 50, and there was like a bit of recession at that time with the jobs. And I went round, and I eventually went to Aldridge and had an interview, and I got a job with the council. I'd got to go round and renewing all the lights on the stairs. And it was a lovely little job. And we used to go round and do that. And I was pleased after I got that job. And then I worked at the council, and then that updated, of course. And I was given a van and my own, going into people's houses, doing jobs in the houses as electrician. And I had a good time there. Then I was taken ill, which I had an aneurysm. I was retired on ill health. After I had the aneurysm, I didn't work after 1990. I was retired on ill health. But of course I was ready then. I was nearly ready for 65 anyway. They made steel castings for the tanks, the anchors, and of course the steel foundry was the largest steel foundry in Europe. That was the logo. They were doing the caterpillar tracks for the tanks, and after for the Ruston Bucyrus for the excavators, and that they were doing those then. They were working like on production, And the tank turrets, they were doing those ages after the war finished. You know, I'm not quite certain how long, but they were doing it ages after the war finished, tank turrets. And of course the turbines come then. They were doing the big turbines then, casting in the floor moulding, you know. And of course we used to look after the cranes and that, and these big heats, as we used to call them, big heat. Oh, that was fantastic. You used to have 6 ladles, 10 tons of metal flowing. And they used to, the teamers was there running, casting, sparks flying all over the place, red hot. Everybody played a part in these big heats, and the timing had got a bit to perfection. Because there was stuff coming from Heathworks, which was down the bottom, and that had come up by a tractor, the ladle being a cradle, and they've got to pull it up by road and come up in the tractor. And everything had got to be timed to perfection. Because obviously, if you're making a casting 60 ton, 80 ton, it's got to be on the right time. And I mean, that was the perfection as that got, and the know-how at Lloyd's. Because nobody else, well, that's where it had its name, and Lloyd is still found in Europe. And they had the perfection, and they was perfectionists.